Welcome to Meet JMT, Insights from Within, a series that introduces our industry professionals and provides them the opportunity to share their professional experiences, personal reflections, and sources of inspiration as individuals working in the architecture, engineering, and construction sectors.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another Meet JMT podcast. My name is Jennifer, and I am your host and digital marketing manager here at JMT. Today, we have a very special episode for you all. It is National Interns Day, and we want to shine a spotlight on a few of our employee owners in celebration of today. Joining us is Jenny Pickel, who is our Recruitment Team Lead. We also have Kara Hammersla, who is our Learning and Development Specialist. We have Bridget Walsh, who is a recent hire in the technology group. She interned with us in the summer of 2023, and Brian Munoz, who is a current highways intern. Thank you all for being on the Meet JMT podcast. I'm going to let you all tell us a little bit more about yourselves, your professional role, and what led you to working with JMT. Jenny, we can start with you.
As Jennifer said, I'm Jenny Pickel, the recruitment team lead here at JMT. I have the unique and exciting opportunity to work with various stakeholders to identify hiring needs, develop recruitment strategies to fill vacant positions, and oversee the recruitment team throughout the full cycle recruitment process. We have an incredible team of 7 who help to fill the hiring needs within JMT. Prior to joining JMT, I was a public school teacher for a decade and a half, which is a very fast-paced and diverse job. It was a rewarding career that I truly loved, but I was ready to move on to a new challenge. Instead of helping children each day, I get to help adults find a career path that is rewarding in a company that truly values each individual.
Thank you for sharing, Jenny. Kara, how about you?
Hi, everyone. I am Kara Hammersla, and I am the Learning and Development Specialist here at JMT. My position is focused on the growth and development of JMT's workforce by enhancing our employees' performance and satisfaction through things like our many internal programs, trainings, webinars, and more. I specifically am involved in our newest program, Consulting 101, our lead projects, PM 101 and 201 classes, our mentor program, our Gather and Grow webinars, and I am lucky enough to help organize our internship program. I am lucky in my position to get to work with people all across our footprint and help to continue the organization's overall success.
That's amazing, and thank you for sharing. Bridget, how about you?
Hi, everyone. I am Bridget Walsh, a junior interactive design specialist in the technology group. I'm also a recent graduate from the University of Maryland with a double major in marketing and information systems. Like Jennifer said, I've been with JMT since last summer, where I was a regional marketing intern. This past winter and spring, I started interning with the technology group in business development, marketing, and interactive design.
Thanks, Bridget. Brian, how about you?
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Munoz, interning here at the Richmond, Virginia office in the Highways Department. I'm currently attending Old Dominion University and pursuing my bachelor's in civil engineering, going to my last semester. I also started with JMT last summer in the same role and came back during my winter break to get some extra hours in, and now back for this summer.
Well, thank you all for those additional introductions. The first thing I want to talk about is the overall importance of internships, and I want to give you all an opportunity to shed some light on why you think or have personally felt that internships are important. Jenny, we can start with you again.
Internships are important for many reasons. It helps the intern to really refine their preferred career path. At JMT, we feel it's imperative that interns get exposure to a variety of projects and disciplines so the individual can see all the services we provide and subsequent career paths they can take. Also, internships allow the individual to network with professionals within the industry. Networking is critical for successful recruitment. As a former teacher, I would be remiss to not mention the biggest benefit, and of course, that's learning. Interning at JMT is an invaluable learning opportunity to apply all that has been learned in the classroom. Not to mention, every JMT intern gets paid a competitive rate.
Thank you, Jenny. And I'm glad you highlighted the benefit of our paid internships at JMT. It's not always guaranteed when searching for internship experiences. So I'm happy that we can offer this to our interns. Kara, I will hand it over to you. Can you shed some light on why you think internships are important?
I think that internships are extremely important for so many reasons. One of the biggest reasons is that it allows an intern to get practical work experience that then allows them to take their knowledge that they're gaining in the classroom and either apply it or build on it. At JMT, we really pride ourselves on giving our interns real projects and tasks to get that practical work experience. Also, like Jenny just mentioned, getting to explore careers is an invaluable part of an internship. In our intern program, we offer job shadowing. This allows interns to shadow other departments and disciplines to explore their interests and see what different groups at JMT are all about. I do think one of the most important parts of an internship are the relationships that are formed. Whether it's with other interns, colleagues, or their managers, these relationships can have a lasting effect on the career of an intern. Throughout the program, we give our interns opportunities to interact with employees through events like a virtual speed networking, and with other interns through team building activities and meeting to watch our weekly webinars together.
I agree. Establishing those relationships and networking can be really just as crucial as gaining that hands-on experience. Bridget, from a prior intern's perspective, can you provide some insight on the importance of internships?
Like Jenny and Kara both mentioned, the ability to experience real projects and what someone in a future position does on a day-to-day basis is so helpful in communicating and determining what roles you gravitate to versus those that you don't. Something else that is so beneficial is the ability to learn new skills that are relevant and used within the industry that you are pursuing. What is great about internships is that they allow you to try different things and make connections within the company in disciplines outside of your own. I had my own experience with the job shadowing program that Kara mentioned that I will talk about later.
Thanks for sharing, Bridget, and I look forward to hearing more about your job shadowing experience. Brian, could you share some additional insights on the value of internships from your perspective as a current intern?
So internships are extremely valuable and important as they provide actual work experience. So it could determine if one would like to continue with that area of work or discipline. For me, I value this internship as a way to get to know what it is like to wake up, head to the office, work for 8 to 9 hours, plus gaining knowledge of the engineering world at a much faster pace than in school. Internships serve as a really great preview to what someone can expect coming out of college and be better prepared. While in school, there isn't much said about what someone does after college in regards to their workforce. But with an internship, you get to learn a lot about what is actually work outside of the math and sciences. These internships are also important as one can see how coworkers act with each other and determine if they enjoy working for a certain company. Some might have an idea of what an internship is, work for a company, get experience, or make some money. But once they actually go through it, it is much more than just that. It's small things like working on Excel spreadsheets to working on plan sheets that need to be submitted at the end of the week so that the contractor can start construction.
Thank you for sharing, Brian. Now I want to talk about some of the professional development opportunities. Kara, would you mind telling us about the programs and learning and development opportunities JMT has to offer?
I would love to share the different opportunities we have for our employees. If you're looking to develop your career here at JMT, no matter at what point you are in your career, there is something for you. We have several internal programs that we provide for our employees. Our newest internal program that I mentioned earlier, Consulting 101, is for employees with 2 to 5 years of experience who are new to the consulting industry. The program really focuses on giving employees a deeper understanding of JMT as an organization and the broader consulting industry. We also have our Lead Projects program that's made up of our Fundamentals in Project Management course. This is a 2.5-hour self-paced course that's great for anyone interested in learning about the basics of project management. We also have PM 101, really good for employees who are just starting to manage tasks and assist with pieces of a project. And then our 201 program, which focuses more on the application of the project management skills needed to really deliver a quality project. We also have Lead People and Lead Leaders for employees who are more at that management level. Another really great opportunity to grow your career is by getting involved in our mentor program. In this program, the mentees submit the questionnaire where they describe the goals that they're trying to achieve and the skills and qualities that they're looking for in a mentor. And then we in learning development actually select custom matches of mentors for them by looking at what they are in need of. The program also has an additional aspect by having mentee-specific events for them to interact with leadership and each other. I also just want to quickly highlight our professional license and tuition reimbursement programs. If you're looking to get a professional license, JMT wants to support you. We do this by providing up to $2,000 in exam prep materials and courses, in addition to paying for the test fee. We currently have a partnership with the School of PE, which allows our employees to enroll in prep classes to prepare to pass their exams. If you're interested in going back to school to further your education, we also offer tuition reimbursement for both a bachelor's and master's program for employees who have been with JMT for at least 1 year. The last thing I want to mention are the various self-paced learning sites that we have. Halogen, which is great for enhancing business skills, Bentley Learn, Pinnacle, and Red Vector are great for design software and industry-specific trainings. If you're interested in any of the career development opportunities that I mentioned and you're an internal employee, you can check out our learning and development intranet page. If you're looking for a job that provides these type of opportunities, check us out on LinkedIn.
This is all such great information, and thank you, Kara, for providing that additional insight into the wonderful programs and opportunities offered here at JMT. Now I want to turn it over to Bridget and Brian to gather insight on their personal experiences of being an intern and give more of an inside look on what you could expect when taking this route in your career journey. Bridget, we can start with you.
As I mentioned before, last summer I was an intern in regional marketing, where I had my first experience working full-time. I learned so much in this position about JMT, its culture, and as someone with more of a business background, I learned so much about engineering in general. I met and made numerous connections, and the marketing team allowed me to assist in projects other than my main tasks, helping me figure out what elements I enjoyed more and then what parts that I didn't. The mentor program and weekly intern meetings made the learning curve a lot easier and allowed me to network with those in different disciplines across JMT. As Kara said before, JMT's intern program offers job shadowing, which is something that I could not recommend enough. Since I was a double major in college, I wanted to see if there were any roles within JMT that more aligned with my information systems background. Kara set everything up for me, and for a whole day I met with people working within the technology group and quickly found that my interests and skills align more with what they were doing. Something that I love about JMT's culture is that everyone is truly rooting for each other. And so after my day of shadowing, I wasn't afraid to explain that my interests were leaning in a different direction. My marketing manager made me feel supported as she connected me with my current supervisor to work on some of the technology group projects. So the job shadowing program allowed me to connect with the technology group, where I would then intern and be offered a full-time role. During my time interning with the technology group this past winter and spring, the knowledge and connection that I had to the material, along with the new skills that I was learning, made me even more excited about working at JMT. Keeping open communication with my supervisor about how I felt that the technology group was a better fit for me led to an extension into working past my initial winter term.
Thank you, Bridget. Brian, can you provide some additional insight to your personal experience of being an intern?
So last year was actually my very first summer internship, and it was with JMT here at the Richmond, Virginia office, which was such an amazing experience. Coming into the internship, I had very little expectations on what I could see myself doing after college and what it would be like to work as a future engineer. Everyone in the office from all the disciplines greeted me with such kindness and would answer all my questions. I got to work on real-world projects that as we speak are being built. And I can say once they are completed, I got to help on a certain aspect of that project. As the summer progressed, I got handed more work and was set a bit freer to make more decisions on my own. Also, our interns, along with other offices in Virginia, got together in Richmond and we went on a small trip to see a nearby project that was near completion, which was very memorable. We got to see how work in the office made it to the outside world to the point we can actually touch the bridge or the road that was being built. I had such a great experience that JMT allowed me to come back for the winter and again this summer. I'm extremely grateful to JMT and the Richmond office for giving me and continuing to give me these opportunities, and hopefully more aspiring engineers can get such positive experiences like I have.
Thank you, Bridget and Brian, for giving us an inside look at your personal experiences as interns. I'm glad you were both able to gain that hands-on experience. Also, Jenny and Kara for providing us with great information from the professional development and recruitment side. Are there any closing thoughts or words of wisdom that you all would like to leave our listeners with today? Jenny, we can start with you again.
We love hosting interns and want the time spent with them to be enjoyable and meaningful. Many of our interns return for subsequent years, even over the holidays. The efforts and contributions of hardworking, motivated interns do not go unnoticed. For those individuals, we love to show our commitment by offering full-time positions after graduation before their final internship has been completed.
I love working with the internship program. I work hard to create an agenda for the program where interns get to see who JMT really is through our projects, disciplines, and people. It always excites me when I see that an intern has been hired full-time. I'm so glad that we're highlighting our interns today. They truly are amazing.
My biggest piece of advice is to not be afraid to take full advantage of what your internship has to offer. The people around you are the best source of information and have most likely been in similar experiences in their own professional careers. I had the best time during my internships at JMT, so I hope that you make the most of what the program has to offer.
Interning for me has been an amazing experience and a great way to not only earn money, but extremely valuable experience, as mentioned before. Finding any opportunity to get real-world experience is such a game changer, as you get to really see what it is like to finally start your career. I'm sure I speak for all the interns at JMT, and we thank JMT for giving us a chance to further our development. Thank you, Jennifer, for having us on today.
Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed the Meet JMT podcast today. Remember to subscribe, post a review, and of course, encourage your friends and colleagues to do the same.